If crisp luxury and sensual warmth had a baby, it would be Emerald Soul Diamond. This fragrance captures the poetry of twilight, the suspended moment when the sun sets and the mysteries of night take over. It isn't just fresh or heavy, it's the transition between those. It carries the notes of both sides and yet creates this beautiful dance in between the two, something very different than what you're used to. We are going to tackle the cool night out vibe. What happens when we mix sparkling citrus, amber, and vanilla, you ask? Today we are tackling from the Diamond collection from IBRAQ Emerald Soul Diamond. This beautiful little green bottle in the middle. Let me highlight that. So after we finish the summer collection, check out those videos. You guys voted on diving into the Diamond collection, and I had to start with Emerald Soul because my brother-in-law is dying to steal this bottle, and I told him I had to get my videos out before he stole it. So we are diving into this one first in the set. I've got my spritz from earlier so we can get those dry down notes and get a feel for what the end of the scent is like. And now we're going to do a fresh spritz so we can catch those early notes. And as always, guys, we do our spritzes on skin so we know what this feels like with human composition mixed in. No paper, guys. No paper ever. Beautiful, cute bottle. I love what they put out. These travel sets are amazing. Nice big spritzes from this thing. The initial spritz is this bright solar energy. It's actually almost a little candy forward to me, and I'm really shocked my brother-in-law loves this. I mean, it is a spectacular scent. My initial thought was this was a little too sweet for my brother-in-law. He's usually not into the sweeter things, and this has this almost sugary forward front to it, which burns off pretty quickly. He is in love with it. Initially, you get mandarin and bergamot together, which gives this incredibly crisp, forward, modern smell, an inviting citrus crunch even, but it's quickly smoothed out by this clean layer of white musk. So you've got these strong forward citrus punches, but very quickly it softens right up with that white musk and gives it this very clean, beautiful scent. It's a breath of fresh air and feels instantly upscale. I always talk about how much I love IBRAQ. They're just putting out amazing stuff. Scents that are so much like everything I love, and yet putting a lot of these different subtle twists, adding in one or two extra ingredients that I wouldn't expect there, but add this beautiful level to it that just blows my socks off. One of the nice things about this is they put the musk up top, so right off the bat, this nice clean skin scent to it that a lot of other scents you have to wait till you get deep into the bottom or the base of the scent. Here they roll out forward with it, almost like what Arabian Oud does with cashmere musk, where you start with that beautiful front white clean scent at the top, and it carries nicely through the entire composition. Now where the opening was that celestial breeze, that solar burst of energy of clean, crisp citruses and white musk, the heart is the golden contrast. This is where we sort of start to have that transition from that burst of day into sensual, sultry evening. And this crosses that bridge of where you can go to the beach, and yet you can go to weddings, you can go to clubs. This is a everything, everywhere type of scent. And there's a little magic to it there, because even from that initial candy scent, which was unexpected, and probably something I wouldn't initially love, it morphed so beautifully into those opening notes that it was unexpected and stunning. And as the opening settles, the fragrance gets textures. You have a little lemon in there that keeps it vibrant, so it continues that citrus line through the scent into the middle notes. You start to get this undercurrent of unnamed spices, so it's a little bit of a mystery. And they start to heat up on the skin and add this nice textured feel to the scent, give it real depth, different dimensions. And this creates this amazing, interesting tension between the cooling citruses and then these warming spices. And this speaks to that Middle Eastern magic where they have with using all those fresh ingredients and all those heavy spices and getting them to play together so well. And IBRAQ, I feel like, does a lot of compositions that are pushing the bounds of what a house in this price range should be able to do. And I think that speaks to their history. They've been around since, I think, 1929. So they're an old house, been doing this almost 100 years now. And that time in the market, that experience, you can see in their compositions. They do amazing things with what they work with, stuff that punches way above their price range. And now, thankfully, I did that earlier spritz, so we can jump right into the base notes, the long hour notes, and get a feel for what this will seem like down the line. This is where the sex appeal comes out. So where this started very fresh, very beach, very Dave vibe, now we've morphed. We've gone through the twilight, we're into the night, and this is where the depth of the scent comes out. The freshness fades back, and your skin is drenched, is wrapped in this incredibly smooth layer of Madagascar vanilla and warm, mysterious amber. It leaves a magnetic, addictive trail to it. It makes people around you want to get in close, be in your intimate space with you. I will warn you, this scent can clear a room. I've put on a single spritz on my arm just to test it at first, and I walked into the room and my wife is like, "What are you wearing?" It was like a single spritz. So just keep in mind, this one packs a punch, so you need to put it on carefully. But it is a beast mode. You will get a good 8-10 hours out of it. It will last on you. Remember, the first time I tried this out, my brother-in-law came over, he tried it out. He called me the next day and said he had gone to bed, he had taken a shower, and it was still on his arm. So if you want something that plays beautifully between day and night, captures that amazing essence of twilight, something different, something that you can wear out on a date, you can go to the beach, you can go to a club, you can go to a wedding in. It's so versatile. Check out Emerald Soul from the Diamond Collection. It is something different, something special. Like, subscribe, follow. Let's go on this amazing adventure together to find cool, fun, different scents.